Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Be the Change, Change the World, where it's not just a nice idea, but it's an initiative and a lifestyle. Welcome or welcome back, whichever the case may be. I am so glad that you're here. Um, this this is the monthly reading for Leo. You could have Leo anywhere in your chart for this to resonate, and of course, you could always be dealing with Leo or someone who has Leo placements that are prominent for it to resonate. Um, Please familiarize yourself with the description box below, which includes my legal disclaimer. It includes my contact information and anything else that you need to know about these readings and about me is down there. So I encourage you to go check that out. Um, I just completed the mid-May free reading giveaway, and I will now be running the free reading giveaway, a new one for to happen for mid-June. I don't know why I'm stumbling on my words, but in mid-June I will do another drawing for another free reading. So if anyone is interested in a free reading, please leave comments and I will put your name on an index card and it will be added to the drawing pile. With that being said, I would also like to say that the 3 people that were not chosen for the mid-May reading giveaway, they will be entered into the mid-June free reading giveaway automatically. I mean, unless, of course, you say you don't want that, but I really don't think that that would happen. So, yeah. So if anyone's interested in a free reading, please let me know. As you can see, I'm experimenting with different backgrounds, my recording software. I mean, I might as well. I mean, I have a 13-day free trial to check out all the bells and whistles. Some of them may not be as good as others. I'm just playing with them. So, hope everybody is doing well. Leo, you're being guided to choose a new direction. Let's pull another card for some clarity. And whenever you choose another direction, there will be success. What is this about? Is this personal or professional, Leo? Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what are the messages that Leo needs to hear at this time? Please and thank you. What are the most important messages that Leo needs to hear? Temperance. This is about balance. This is about moderation. This is about balancing out that water and fire energy. Being able to think and communicate emotionally, but also being grounded, feeling safe to open up emotionally, whether that be anger or sadness. This is definitely about moderation that's needed. Temperance is also the card of Sagittarius. We got Judgment coming out. So this is about making a choice to move in a new direction, right? Things aren't quite working out the way that you thought or the way that you hoped here. And there is a new direction, a choice for a new direction that's needed here. And the new direction that is needed is a direction that is rooted in moderation and balance. So any of my overeaters out there, or anyone who consumes other substances, that may or may not be temperate, this is a call to whatever it is that you're doing. Moderation is the key. And yes, I am speaking to myself here too, as a Leo rising. Because my eating habits have been anything but moderate. I'm either eating too much or too little. And neither is good. And I'm only saying that as an example of how you can take this temperance energy, of what kind of direction I'm talking about. This is about making a change to your lifestyle. And there will be success when we do that. I've also been struggling with not wanting to exercise like I once did. So that also plays a role in temperance. The next card that came out is the Three of Wands in the upright. So this is all about planning for the future. When you make the plans for the future, when you're actually planning your meals ahead of time, for example, this is an example of temperance and moderation. Three of Wands can also be indicative of your ships are coming in for your manifestations. Like, there's like a pause here, but see these little ships that are down here in the water? You can barely see them. If I can even get them to be seen at all. But there's like little black marks, like way down in the bottom of the card where the water is in front of where these wands are. There's like 3 different ships, and they're off in the horizon. 2 are on my right and 1 on my left, so it'll be backwards on the camera. But your manifestations are about to come in, Leo. But whenever they do, your manifestations are requiring you to be temperate in your energy, to be moderate with whatever you're doing or consuming. And there will be success when you apply these strategies. But if there is anybody out there that is struggling with substance abuse, overeating, gambling, shopping, any of these things, please, 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 please go see a counselor. Go get one, go see it. I mean, if you already have a counselor, go talk to them. Go discuss this with them, and really explore these areas of your life, whichever areas they may be for you, in order to get those strategies that you may need in order to plan for the future here. This is making that decision and that choice to do the steps that are needed for the outcome of temperance. And look at this. The sun is at the bottom of the deck. I love it. Leo, you're showing out with the sun. So whenever you're able to achieve this, myself included, we will be in the highest vibration that we can possibly be in, because the sun is full of youth and vitality and strength and energy and it's in the upright, and it's very noticeable. So it is very illuminating and everyone can see it, right? This is how to be more vibrant, Leo. This is how you can really shine, is really tackling this moderation issue of whatever this is. It's going to require some work. It's going to require a lot of effort. It's going to require a lot of time and consistent practice. But there's success here. I know I myself, I struggle with an eating disorder sometimes, and right now I am sort of struggling. I have been overeating. I have been eating things that are not good for me for kind of a long time. And that includes drinking as well. It doesn't have to be just food. Like, I really love Dr. Pepper and root beer, but those things, they're not good for anybody. There's a bunch of caffeine and sugar and calories that we just don't need. And I don't know about y'all, but I just turned 45. When was this? 12, 11, 10, 4 days ago. So being middle-aged, it's harder to lose weight when you're middle-aged. It really is. And it's easier to get the consumption under control and get a healthy lifestyle set up here. Planning your healthy lifestyle of healthy diet, exercise, and the routine of it. This is something that I struggle with. And this is something that I'm going to be focusing on because it's really like an area of concern right now, considering, the 2 years that I had spent at my last job of, falling into unhealthy lifestyles, eating fast food, eating their food, and their food was, it was institutional food. Yeah. And it's very high in calories, very high in carbs. So as you can imagine, I gained like 40 or 50, no, more like 50 pounds working at this job. And I don't know about y'all, but I am 5 feet tall. And 160 pounds does not work for me. And that's what I've been sitting at for months. I can't move very well. I don't have the same amount of energy. I'm in pain some of the time. And I'm not liking it. It's not body dysmorphia. It's the comfortability of the weight of my body. There is no comfort there. And like I said, I just turned 45. So it's a lot harder to lose weight when you're middle-aged. So this is really requiring a lot of effort on my part to really get my diet under control and get a routine of exercise here. I don't know. I kind of think that's the reading. But let's pull a few more cards here. What else does Leo need to know? What are the most important messages for Leo? Please and thank you. The majors that we're having on the board is for Temperance is Sagittarius, Judgment is Aquarius, and the Sun is Leo. But whoever this reading is for, you're meant to be seen. You're meant to stand out and you're meant to shine. And you can't shine if you feel like shit because of what you're eating and consuming and doing. So it doesn't necessarily have to be food, and it doesn't have to be drinks or exercise. It can be, like I said, it can be shopping, it can be gambling, and could be a sex addiction. Whatever the case is for you, take that and go and get the help you need for whatever issues that you are seeing in your life. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is all about the past. These habits could go back as far as childhood. It does for me. Because from a very young age, I got very used to eating foods that tasted good to me. And it didn't matter if they were healthy or not healthy. If it was good to me, I was eating it. This is also something that I learned from my mother, as well as a habit that I developed on my own. So I'm not shocked to see the Six of Cups come out here, because the past very much reflects my present. And there have been times where I've had better control over my eating habits and my exercise habits. Now I'm coming out of not having any time or any energy and being in constant burnout mode from my last job in order to get back on track with my health. The bottom of the deck is the Magician, which fits as well, because this is clarifying the Judgment card. So this is making the choice and then making it happen. This isn't just talking about what you need to do and then not doing it. This is actually deciding to do something and then doing something about it, to manifest. The Three of Wands goes hands in hand with this Magician. So whenever you finally make the decision, recognize it for what it is first, recognize the problem, then decide what you're going to do, then you make it happen, and it'll happen. And it'll happen in very positive ways. It'll be successful. Okay? Please clarify this Three of Wands. Oh my goodness. This is way too many cards. And I'm not taking those ones. I'm not taking any of them because it was too many and it was too confusing because I couldn't even tell which ones were in reverse and which ones weren't because they were just all scattered. Please clarify the Three of Wands here. The Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups and the Three of Wands. Ace of Cups is all about self-love. And whenever you truly love and accept yourself, then you can magnetize relationships that will nurture you, people that will truly love you. You know that saying where you cannot truly love another person until you love yourself? It is so true. But many people, think it's BS because it actually takes love for self in order to attract someone who is able to love you in the ways that you want, in the ways that you need, and in the ways that you love yourself. Others can love you in that same way. However, if you do not have self-love, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, you will magnetize people into your life who also do not love themselves and also do not know how to love other people, which magnetizes toxic karmic situations for you. Please clarify the sun. Please clarify the sun. We got the Chariot. I love this. The sun and the Chariot together. So the Chariot is all about victory, success, forward movement, cooperation. You have to cooperate with yourself and the universe in order to make this happen. But just think what an unstoppable force this is if we're able to make this change, Leo. And since this video is all about nutrition, exercise, diet, addictions, you need to seek professional help to get assistance. That is how you can make it happen and manifest for you. That is the only way for success. You have to get help. You cannot do this alone, and neither can I. As much as I'd love to do this alone, I can't. I've already proven to myself that I can't do this by myself. This is something that I have to focus on and work towards. Or I'm just going to continue getting bigger and it's going to cause me more pain and I'm not going to be able to move. Because years ago, in 2019, when I weighed my most, I weighed 200 pounds and I am 5 feet tall. So I was very big for a very small person. And it wasn't about how it looked for me. It's how it felt. I almost became disabled because I was walking with a cane at one point whenever I would go outside of my house because I was afraid that I would fall and hurt myself. And I needed that extra support to hold me up. Yeah. I weigh 160 pounds now. I never want to be 200 pounds again. So this is just my example. Everyone else's examples, whoever resonates with this, is going to be different. But it's going to be in the areas of this is a lifestyle reading. And a lot of it is very health related. So you must find a professional in whatever area you need help with and get that help. It won't be a waste of your money. It won't be a waste of your time. But you have to actually do the stuff. You have to go through the process, do the steps, and make the efforts that are being shown to you by the professional to do. And just do it. This is an act of self-love and self-preservation. We must take care of our bodies. And I've not been doing a very good job at that in the last couple years. I worked so hard to achieve help my health and fitness. And then I let a very demanding job come in between that and send me down that path again. Whatever this lifestyle issue is for you, whether this is about diet and exercise, whether this is about substance use and abuse, whether this is about shopping, whether this is about gambling, whether this is about sexual addictions, they're very toxic, they're very unhealthy, and this is you having a karmic cycle with yourself. When you have a karmic cycle with yourself and you have other people in your life, you're going to have karmic cycles with other people. I don't really have very many people in my life, so I don't really see it manifesting around me as much as with me. But whatever this is, it's important. You must put effort into it. And there will be success. This will not be a waste. But this is extremely important for your health and well-being. So, whatever area this resonates for you, if you need to see a nutritionist, see a nutritionist. If you need to see a therapist, see a therapist. If you need to see a medical doctor, see a medical doctor. If you need to see any or all of them, go see them. Get the strategies that you need and implement the strategies that they give you to curb whatever this is for you. And I will be sure to do the same. So let's go ahead and pull the final guidance card to close this reading for y'all Leos. Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. What is the final guidance for Leo? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Oh, look at this. You're on the right path. If you're making choices towards this new direction, you'll be on the right path. Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with the courage and confidence to make healthful life changes. That's all that we talked about today. Making healthful life changes. I think it's kind of fitting that I chose the blurry red background because red is the color of the root chakra, which is all about your foundation and your stability. This is a crack in your foundation that needs to be tended to. And once you do, the sky's the limit, dude. And once you do, you will be an unstoppable, shining force to be reckoned with. And you will feel amazing in the process. So, that is what I have for y'all for the monthly zodiac reading for Leo. Whether you're the Leo, whether you're the cross watcher, thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all very much. If this reading resonated with you, please give a like and leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already, because there's more to come. Oh, there's lots more to come. And I will be sharing bits and pieces of my experiences with y'all as they come up in my readings because I feel like that's the best way to teach is through the examples of the things that I did right and the examples of the things that I did wrong. So, you got this. Choose that healthy lifestyle that you've been neglecting to take, procrastinating to take, whatever the word is. And just go seek the help that you need and get some strategies that you can take from the professionals that you see and utilize them to your advantage. So, anyhow, I'm just going to close this reading. And if you're interested in the free reading giveaway, please leave a comment. Let me know. There will be another reading being given away in mid-June. So don't miss that. And in case anybody has missed it, everyone that has signed up for the mid-May reading and wasn't chosen, they will be automatically put in for the June drawing. So I'm so happy and so thrilled to do this sometimes because sometimes these videos can be very meaningful. And I hope they're just as meaningful to you as they are to me. Good luck with your journey. I'm gonna be doing the same thing, so well, I'll keep you informed as I go. I have an appointment with my counselor the day after Memorial Day, so I will start with the talking to a professional then. And in the meantime, just try to make the healthiest choices I can in the meantime. So, thank y'all so much for everything that y'all do to support my channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Appreciate y'all.